Life Philosophies Unleashed.
Release your sense of hurt and watch the hurt itself dissolve. Have you ever faced a slammed door, only to later realize it led you to something better? Today, we embark on a profound exploration into the art of turning rejection on its head, drawing inspiration from the wisdom of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. Imagine a world where every no doesn't discourage but rather propels you forward. Rejection, often seen as painful, can actually be a stepping stone towards greatness. It's not about outsmarting fate, but understanding that sometimes rejection is the universe's way of guiding you towards something greater. Have you ever felt unseen, dismissed, or undervalued? It's time to rewrite that narrative. In this discussion, we'll break down 13 powerful lessons aimed at helping you harness the strength of rejection. These aren't mere theoretical ponderings. They're practical strategies grounded in real-life experiences. But before we dive into these lessons, let's ensure this wisdom reaches as many hearts as possible. Take a moment to engage with us by liking this content and hitting the notification bell. Your interaction tells us that you find value in what we share. Now let's embark together on this transformative journey, ready to turn rejections into our most glorious victories. Lesson 1. Rise above indifference. Ever experienced the icy chill of indifference? It's like shouting into the void, only to be met with silence. But here's the thing, when life serves you the cold shoulder, it's not about shrinking in response. It's about rising above it. Think of it as a test of your self-worth, a chance to affirm your value in the face of neglect. Indifference isn't just about being overlooked. It's about being disregarded, deemed unworthy of someone's time or attention. And while it may sting, it's crucial not to let it dim your light. Instead of dwelling on those who choose to ignore you, redirect your focus to those who genuinely value your presence. Imagine yourself as a beacon of self-respect, shining brightly amidst the darkness of indifference. By refusing to engage with those who overlook you, you're not being petty, you're asserting your worth. After all, if someone doesn't recognize your value, it's their loss, not yours. So stand tall, knowing that you deserve more than indifference. But how do you accomplish this without succumbing to bitterness? It's simple. Focus on your own growth and happiness. Engage in activities that enrich your soul, whether it's pursuing your passions, learning new skills, or spending time with supportive friends. By investing in yourself, you construct a fortress of self-respect that deflects indifference and fosters personal growth. Ultimately, rising above indifference is about thriving, not just surviving. It's about cultivating emotional maturity and inner strength, recognizing that your value isn't contingent upon someone else's recognition. So, stay authentic to yourself. Let your actions speak louder than their silence, and watch as you emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. Picture this. You're at a gathering, eagerly sharing your thoughts and ideas, only to be met with blank stares and polite nods. It's like talking to a brick wall, frustrating, disheartening, and downright soul-crushing. But before you let the sting of indifference consume you, remember this. Indifference says more about the person giving it than the person receiving it. Think of indifference as a mirror reflecting back the insecurities and shortcomings of others. When someone chooses to overlook you, it's often a reflection of their own insecurities rather than a judgment of your worth. So instead of internalizing their indifference, rise above it. Choose to see it as an affirmation of your self-worth rather than a rejection of your value. But rising above indifference isn't just about brushing off the apathy of others. It's about embracing your own worth and prioritizing your happiness. Instead of seeking validation from those who overlook you, redirect your focus to activities and relationships that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's pursuing your passions, spending time with supportive friends, or simply enjoying your own company, invest in yourself and your well-being. Remember, your value isn't contingent upon someone else's recognition. By refusing to engage with those who disregard you, you're not being petty. You're affirming your self-respect and asserting your worth. So, stand tall, knowing that you deserve to be seen and appreciated for who you are. But perhaps the most powerful aspect of rising above indifference is the sense of empowerment it brings. Instead of allowing the apathy of others to dictate your self-worth, you take control of your own narrative. You become the author of your own story, refusing to let the indifference of others dim your light. Lesson 2: Master your emotions. Rejection has a knack for triggering a whirlwind of emotions. It's like being caught in a storm, tossed about by waves of frustration, sadness, and even anger. But here's where the wisdom of Stoicism shines brightest. It teaches us not to be slaves to our emotions, but masters of them. Imagine you're standing in the midst of that storm of rejection. The winds howl, the rain lashes against your skin. But amidst it all, you stand tall, anchored by the strength of your inner calm. Stoicism urges us to embrace composure in the face of adversity. Instead of allowing ourselves to be swept away by the tempest of emotions, we learn to weather the storm with grace and resilience. But how do we achieve this mastery over our emotions? It starts with a shift in perspective. Rather than viewing rejection as a personal attack or a validation of our worth, we see it as simply a part of life, a temporary setback on the journey towards our goals. Stoicism teaches us to detach ourselves from the outcome, to focus not on what happens to us, but on how we respond. Picture yourself as a captain navigating the turbulent seas of rejection. The waves may be rough, but you steer your ship with steady hands, guided by reason and rationality. Instead of allowing yourself to be swept away by the tide of emotions, you maintain a calm and steady course, navigating through the storm with clarity and purpose. But mastering your emotions isn't just about suppressing them, it's about understanding them. Stoicism encourages us to embrace our emotions, to acknowledge them without letting them control us. It's like being in the eye of the storm, where there is a sense of peace amidst the chaos. By accepting our emotions without judgment or resistance, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our reactions. And perhaps most importantly, Stoicism teaches us the power of choice. In every moment, we have the power to choose how we respond to rejection. We can allow ourselves to be consumed by anger and resentment, or we can choose to respond with patience and acceptance. It's like having a ship's rudder in our hands, steering us towards calm waters, even in the midst of a storm. Lesson 3: Navigate detours. Rejection often feels like hitting a dead end. But what if I told you it's just a detour? Picture this. You're driving towards your destination, and suddenly you encounter a roadblock. Your initial reaction might be frustration or disappointment. But instead of turning back or giving up, you pause, take a deep breath, and look for alternate routes. That's exactly how you navigate rejection as a detour leading you towards new opportunities. When life throws rejection your way, it's easy to get discouraged and feel like you've hit a wall. But Stoicism teaches us to see rejection as a redirection rather than a roadblock. It's not about giving up. It's about adapting and finding a different path forward. Just like a detour on the road, rejection presents an opportunity to explore new avenues and discover unexpected opportunities. Think of rejection as a signpost guiding you towards a different path. It's not the end of the road, it's a new beginning. Embrace the experience, and instead of dwelling on what could have been, focus on what could be. Every rejection is a chance to reinvent yourself, to try something new, and to grow in ways you never imagined. Navigating rejection as a detour requires a shift in mindset. Instead of viewing it as a setback, see it as a challenge and invitation to explore uncharted territory. Embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity, knowing that every twist and turn brings you closer to your destination. One of the key principles of Stoicism is resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity stronger than before. When you approach rejection as a detour, you cultivate resilience by learning to adapt and overcome obstacles. You don't let setbacks define you. You use them as stepping stones to success. Moreover, navigating rejection as a detour requires patience and perseverance. Just like finding your way through a maze of unfamiliar roads, it may take time and effort to discover the right path forward. But with determination and resilience, you can navigate any detour that life throws your way. Another aspect of navigating rejection as a detour is embracing uncertainty. When you encounter a roadblock, you don't always know what lies ahead. But instead of letting fear hold you back, embrace the uncertainty and trust that you'll find your way. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our attitudes and actions, and let go of the rest. Ultimately, navigating rejection as a detour is about resilience, adaptability, and optimism. It's about seeing setbacks as opportunities, challenges as invitations, and uncertainty as adventure. So, the next time life throws a detour your way, don't despair, embrace it with open arms and see where the road less traveled takes you. Lesson 4: Showcase your resilience. Rejection is not the end of the road. It's a redirection towards opportunities aligned with your passions and talents. Instead of internalizing rejection as a blow to your worth, it's crucial to view it as a chance to showcase your resilience. This resilience isn't just about bouncing back. It's about thriving in the face of adversity and demonstrating your unwavering commitment to your goals. When faced with rejection, it's natural to feel disheartened and discouraged. However, it's essential to recognize that rejection is not a reflection of your abilities or potential. It's merely a reflection of the circumstances or preferences of the rejecting party. By internalizing this perspective, you can shift your focus from seeking external validation to showcasing your resilience through meaningful action. One powerful way to showcase your resilience in the face of rejection is by redirecting your energy towards constructive action. Rather than dwelling on the disappointment of rejection, use it as fuel to propel yourself towards your goals even more fervently. Channel your frustration and disappointment into productive endeavors, whether it's revising your approach, honing your skills, or pursuing alternative opportunities. Moreover, highlighting your skills through meaningful projects and initiatives can serve as a powerful testament to your resilience. When others doubt your abilities or overlook your potential, let your actions speak louder than words. Take on new challenges with determination and enthusiasm, demonstrating your capacity to overcome obstacles and achieve success despite setbacks. Rejection can be a painful experience, leaving you feeling defeated and questioning your worth. However, it's essential to recognize that rejection is not a reflection of your value as a person. Instead, it's often a reflection of the circumstances, preferences, or biases of the rejecting party. By internalizing this perspective, you can begin to view rejection as an opportunity to showcase your resilience and determination. One powerful way to showcase your resilience in the face of rejection is by refusing to let it define you. Rather than allowing rejection to dictate your self-worth, choose to see it as a temporary setback on the path to success. By maintaining a positive attitude and refusing to dwell on the negativity of rejection, you can demonstrate your strength and resilience to others. Moreover, embracing setbacks as setups for comebacks can be a powerful way to showcase your resilience. Instead of viewing rejection as a failure, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Use the experience of rejection to identify areas for improvement and develop strategies for future success. By approaching rejection with a growth mindset, you can transform setbacks into opportunities for personal and professional development. Additionally, demonstrating empathy and understanding in the face of rejection can be a powerful way to showcase your resilience. Instead of lashing out or seeking revenge, choose to respond with grace and dignity. Recognize that rejection is often a difficult decision for the rejecting party as well. and strive to maintain a positive relationship, even in the face of disappointment. Lesson 5. Embrace strategic silence. In the tumultuous sea of rejection, silence emerges as a beacon of strength and self-assurance. It's not about passive resignation, it's a deliberate choice to preserve one's dignity and emotional well-being. Let's delve deeper into the art of strategic silence and how it can empower us amidst rejection. The power of silence. Silence isn't merely the absence of noise. It's a powerful tool for self-expression and assertion. In the face of rejection, maintaining silence speaks volumes about your resilience and self-respect. Instead of reacting impulsively or seeking validation, silence allows you to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully. It's a strategic pause that conveys a message of composure and confidence. A strategic reset. When confronted with rejection, it's natural to feel the urge to retaliate or seek closure. However, embracing silence offers a strategic reset, allowing you to regain control of the situation. Rather than engaging in fruitless arguments or emotional confrontations, silence provides a moment of clarity and introspection. It's an opportunity to reassess your priorities, reaffirm your self-worth, and choose your battles wisely. Preserving your peace. In the midst of rejection, preserving your inner peace becomes paramount. Silence serves as a shield, protecting you from unnecessary emotional turmoil. Instead of getting caught up in the chaos of negativity or resentment, silence allows you to maintain your composure and dignity. It's a conscious decision to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being above all else. Asserting your self-worth. Choosing silence in the face of rejection is a powerful assertion of your self-worth. It sends a clear message that you refuse to be defined by others' opinions or actions. By maintaining your silence, you assert your autonomy and refuse to be drawn into futile exchanges or emotional manipulation. It's a declaration that your value isn't contingent upon external validation, but rooted in your inherent dignity and self-awareness. The wisdom of Stoicism. Stoicism, with its emphasis on emotional resilience and inner strength, provides valuable insights into the power of silence. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca understood the importance of maintaining composure in the face of adversity. They recognized that silence isn't a sign of weakness, but a manifestation of inner fortitude and self-assurance. By embracing silence, we align ourselves with the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, transcending the transient nature of rejection and finding solace in our own inner peace. Embracing growth through silence. Silence isn't just about avoiding conflict or confrontation. It's a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. In the stillness of silence, we discover hidden truths about ourselves and our relationships. We learn to listen to our inner voice, cultivate self-awareness, and chart a course towards greater fulfillment. By embracing silence as a tool for self-discovery, we unlock new pathways to growth and resilience. Lesson 6. Let your success speak. Actions speak louder than words. In the realm of rejection, it's not about proving others wrong. It's about reaffirming your own potential. When faced with a no, it's natural to feel the urge to defend yourself, to shout from the rooftops about what you're capable of. But Stoicism teaches us a different approach, a quieter, more powerful one. It's about letting your success do the talking. Think about it this way. Imagine you're in a room full of skeptics. They doubt your abilities, question your potential. Now, you have a choice. You could engage in a battle of words, trying to convince them of your worth, or you could simply roll up your sleeves and get to work. Show them what you're made of through your actions, not your arguments. Commit yourself to surpassing those perceived limitations, not for the sake of proving others wrong, but for the sake of your own growth and fulfillment. It's about channeling the energy you would spend on defending yourself into actually achieving your goals. Picture yourself quietly but confidently moving forward, accomplishing one milestone after another, without the need for validation from others. By silently demonstrating your competence and determination, you're not just proving others wrong, you're redefining your own self-image and understanding of your capabilities. It's about tapping into that inner reservoir of strength and resilience, knowing that you have what it takes to succeed, regardless of what anyone else may think. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need to announce your progress or seek applause. Let your achievements speak for themselves. Picture each success as a brick in the foundation of your self-confidence, building it higher and stronger with every step forward. Now, this doesn't mean you should shy away from celebrating your victories. By all means, pat yourself on the back, acknowledge your hard work, and take pride in what you've accomplished. But remember, true confidence doesn't come from external validation. It comes from within. Consider this scenario. You've just been turned down for a job opportunity that you were certain was perfect for you. The initial sting of rejection is sharp, and you feel the urge to defend yourself, to explain why you were the ideal candidate. But instead of getting caught up in a battle of words, you take a step back and assess the situation from a Stoic lens. Stoicism teaches us that our worth is not determined by external validation, but by our actions and choices. So, rather than engaging in a futile attempt to prove your worthiness to others, you decide to let your success speak for itself. You double down on your efforts, dedicating yourself wholeheartedly to your craft and striving for excellence in everything you do. With each small victory, whether it's mastering a new skill or achieving a personal milestone, you silently reaffirm your capabilities and redefine your self-image. You no longer need the validation of others to feel confident in your abilities, because you know that your success is a testament to your hard work and determination. And here's the thing, when you let your success speak for itself, you not only prove your detractors wrong, but also inspire others to follow suit. Your actions become a beacon of hope and possibility, showing others that it's possible to overcome rejection and achieve greatness through perseverance and resilience. Lesson 7. Find joy amidst rejection. Rejection can cast a dark shadow over our lives, leaving us feeling lost and alone. However, Stoicism teaches us to embrace joy amidst rejection as a radical act of resilience. Rather than allowing rejection to dampen our spirits, we can actively seek out experiences that bring us happiness and fulfillment. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing our passions, or simply enjoying the beauty of nature, finding joy amidst rejection is a powerful way to reclaim our sense of purpose and belonging. It's important to challenge the notion that rejection should define our worth or dictate our happiness. Instead, we can view rejection as a temporary obstacle on the path to greater fulfillment. By embracing joy and connection, we affirm our resilience and adaptability in the face of adversity. Moreover, finding joy amidst rejection allows us to broaden our perspective and discover new opportunities for growth and self-discovery. It reminds us that life is a journey filled with ups and downs, and that every experience, even rejection, has the potential to teach us something valuable. Lesson 8. Cultivate meaningful connections. Rejection isn't just about personal setbacks. It's also an opportunity to reassess our connections with others and cultivate meaningful relationships. In the face of rejection, it's easy to feel isolated or misunderstood. But Stoicism teaches us to view rejection as a catalyst for personal growth and community engagement. Building meaningful connections starts with understanding the value of reciprocity and mutual respect. When we encounter rejection, whether it's in a personal or professional context, it's essential to reflect on the nature of our relationships. Are they built on genuine understanding and shared values? Or are they superficial and transactional? Stoicism encourages us to focus on self-improvement and meaningful interactions with others, instead of seeking validation or approval from those who reject us. We should invest our energy in fostering connections that align with our values and aspirations. This might involve reaching out to like-minded individuals or participating in activities and communities that resonate with our interests. Moreover, rejection can serve as a catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. When we experience rejection, it forces us to reassess our goals and priorities, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our values. By embracing rejection as an opportunity for introspection and growth, we can cultivate a sense of resilience and self-assurance that extends to all aspects of our lives. Furthermore, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding in building meaningful connections. Rather than harboring resentment or bitterness towards those who reject us, we should strive to understand their perspective and motivations. This doesn't mean ignoring our own feelings or dismissing the pain of rejection, but rather approaching interactions with compassion and empathy. By cultivating meaningful connections based on mutual respect and shared values, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also contribute to the greater good. Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes from meaningful relationships and a sense of belonging within a community. By prioritizing self-improvement and meaningful connections, we can create a support network that sustains us through life's inevitable challenges. Rejection can often leave us feeling isolated and disconnected from others. But Stoicism teaches us the importance of community engagement in building resilience and finding meaning in adversity. Rather than retreating into solitude, we should actively seek out opportunities to connect with others and contribute to the greater good. Community engagement is about more than just socializing. It's about finding common ground with others and working towards shared goals and values. When we experience rejection, whether it's in our personal or professional lives, it's essential to lean on our communities for support and guidance. This might involve reaching out to friends and family for encouragement, or seeking out like-minded individuals who can empathize with our experiences. Moreover, community engagement provides us with a sense of purpose and belonging that can help us navigate rejection with grace and resilience. By participating in meaningful activities and initiatives, we not only distract ourselves from the pain of rejection, but also contribute to something larger than ourselves. Whether it's volunteering for a cause we believe in or joining a community organization, community engagement allows us to channel our energy into something positive and constructive. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness comes from living in accordance with our values and contributing to the greater good. By engaging with our communities and building meaningful connections with others, we can find purpose and fulfillment even in the face of rejection. Rather than allowing rejection to define us, we can use it as an opportunity to strengthen our bonds with others and build resilience in the face of adversity. Lesson 9. Prioritize your well-being. In the tumultuous landscape of rejection, prioritizing your well-being emerges as a beacon of self-preservation and empowerment. Picture this: you've just experienced rejection, a crushing blow to your ego and aspirations. In this moment, it's easy to spiral into self-doubt and despair, seeking validation in futile endeavors or toxic relationships. However, Stoic philosophy invites us to take a different path, one illuminated by self-respect and discernment. Imagine your time and attention as precious commodities, deserving of respect and mindfulness. When faced with indifference or rejection, it's crucial to recognize the value inherent within yourself. By choosing not to engage in fruitless endeavors, you reclaim agency over your emotional landscape, prioritizing relationships and endeavors that nurture your growth and fulfillment. But how do we navigate this delicate balance between self-respect and societal expectations? The key lies in cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness and authenticity. Rather than seeking validation through external approval, embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Invest your energy in pursuits that align with your passions and values, enriching your life with purpose and meaning. In the face of rejection, it's natural to crave connection and validation from others. However, Stoicism teaches us the importance of discernment and self-respect. Recognize that your time and attention are valuable commodities, deserving of respect and reciprocity. By prioritizing your well-being and pursuing meaningful connections, you signal to the world that you are worthy of love and respect. Moreover, prioritizing your well-being is not just about setting boundaries with others. It's also about fostering a deep sense of self-compassion and self-care. In moments of rejection, be gentle with yourself, acknowledging the pain while also recognizing your inherent worth. Practice self-care rituals that nourish your body, mind, and soul, whether it's through meditation, exercise, or spending time in nature. Furthermore, cultivating meaningful connections with others who uplift and support you is essential for your well-being. Surround yourself with a tribe of like-minded individuals who share your values and aspirations. These relationships serve as a source of strength and resilience, providing a safe harbor amidst life's storms. In a world fraught with rejection and indifference, the pursuit of meaningful connections emerges as a beacon of hope and resilience. Picture this: you've just experienced rejection, a sharp pang of disappointment echoing through your soul. In this moment of vulnerability, it's tempting to retreat into isolation, wallowing in self-pity and despair. However, Stoic philosophy offers a different perspective, one rooted in the power of human connection and empathy. Imagine your relationships as threads in the intricate tapestry of life, weaving together moments of joy, sorrow, and growth. When faced with rejection, it's natural to crave connection and validation from others. However, Stoicism teaches us the importance of cultivating meaningful connections based on mutual respect and shared values. But how do we navigate the labyrinth of human relationships amidst rejection? The key lies in authenticity and vulnerability. Rather than wearing a mask of perfection or seeking validation through external approval, embrace your true self and allow others to see you in all your flawed glory. Authenticity breeds connection, forging bonds that withstand the test of time and adversity. Lesson 10. Harness the power of silence. In a world filled with noise and distractions, silence is a rare and precious commodity. However, Stoicism teaches us the power of strategic silence in the face of rejection. Instead of reacting impulsively or seeking validation from others, we can choose to embrace silence as a means of asserting our self-worth and dignity. By remaining silent in the face of rejection, we signal to others that our value is not contingent upon their approval or validation. Moreover, silence allows us the space to process our emotions and regain our composure before responding thoughtfully and intentionally. It provides us with the opportunity to realign our actions with our values and goals, and reclaim our power and agency in the face of adversity. So, the next time you face rejection, don't be afraid to embrace the power of silence. By choosing silence over impulsivity, you assert your autonomy and dignity, and reclaim your right to be treated with respect and empathy. Lesson 11. Anchor yourself in self-worth. In a world obsessed with external validation and approval, it's easy to lose sight of our own self-worth. However, Stoicism teaches us the importance of anchoring ourselves in our own sense of value and dignity, even in the face of rejection. Instead of seeking validation from others or measuring our worth by their standards, we can choose to cultivate a sense of inner fulfillment and self-confidence. This means prioritizing self-improvement and personal growth and embracing our unique strengths and aspirations. By focusing on our own journey of self-discovery and self-improvement, we redefine success on our own terms. We no longer measure our worth by the opinions or judgments of others, but by our own standards of excellence. So, the next time you face rejection, Remember to anchor yourself in your own self-worth. Embrace your unique strengths and aspirations, and let them guide you on your journey to greater fulfillment and happiness. Lesson 12. Balance kindness and boundaries. In navigating rejection, it's important to strike a balance between kindness and boundaries. While it's natural to feel hurt or disappointed when faced with rejection, Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining our composure and dignity, even in the face of adversity. Instead of lashing out or seeking revenge, we can choose to respond with kindness and compassion. This means treating others with respect and empathy, even if they have rejected or overlooked us. At the same time, it's important to establish and maintain emotional boundaries to protect our own well-being. This means recognizing when a relationship or situation is no longer serving us and choosing to distance ourselves accordingly. By striking a balance between kindness and boundaries, we can navigate rejection with grace and dignity. We can assert our self-worth and dignity while also extending empathy and understanding to others. So, the next time you face rejection, remember to respond with kindness and compassion, while also maintaining your emotional boundaries. By doing so, you empower yourself to navigate rejection with grace and dignity, and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. Lesson 13. Maintain dignity in adversity. In the face of rejection, it's easy to lose sight of our own dignity and self-respect. However, Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining our composure and dignity, even in the face of adversity. Instead of allowing rejection to define us or undermine our self-confidence, we can choose to respond with grace and dignity. This means acknowledging our emotions without allowing them to dictate our behavior or undermine our self-worth. By maintaining our composure and dignity in the face of rejection, we assert our self-worth and resilience. We demonstrate strength of character and self-assurance, and refuse to be defined by others' opinions or judgments. So, the next time you face rejection, remember to respond with grace and dignity. By doing so, you reclaim your power and agency in the face of adversity, and emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. The journey of leveraging rejection is one of self-discovery and resilience. Guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we transform setbacks into opportunities and emerge stronger, wiser, and more self-assured. So, embrace rejection not as a defeat, but as a catalyst for growth. Stay stoic, stay resilient, and watch as rejection becomes your greatest ally on the path to fulfillment.